What's up, everyone? Hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing a reading on Yoongi. We'll be doing a quick reading on Sugar, where his head's at right now, how he's feeling, what's the future, what's the tour going to be like, everything. So without further ado, let's get into the reading. So the first question I really wanted to start off with was, where his head, what's he's feeling inside, where his head is at. Actually, scrap that. I really wanted to see where the success of this new music and album he's about to drop, what's the success gonna look like on that one, since Jimin came in with a lot of success on his album with the #1 on the Billboard, it said. So I just wanted to see and project where Yoongi's possible projection is going to be at. So let's take a look at what this new music in this album is going to do. So forgive me if y'all can hear everything outside. I have my window open today, get some fresh air in here since it's such a nice sunny day. So forgive me if you hear some stuff. All right, so let's see, what's the success going to be? This deck's been getting me some solid answers for some reason. I've been very connected to this deck a lot. Okay, so I'm really feeling like, off the bat, I feel like this is going to be a very introspective album where you're going to listen to it and it's going to make you think in depth about things, right? I really feel it's going to be something where it's going to be very intellectual, very psychological, very very introspective. So starting off from here, this is like a wish fulfillment, and the thinking woman could represent Sugar. I feel like he does have a wish fulfillment for this project to get out, a wish fulfillment for this to be successful. I do feel as though he is thinking and reading up on things to kind of make this a successful turnout, since this could be his last. I don't know when he's projected to go into the military, but then I have the Sixth Sense and the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles to me always stands out as something where it is a project, getting ready for a project. This is the preparation for a project. Six of the chakra, this is like your higher mind, your higher self. So this something has to do with his higher self is kind of like guiding him and orchestrating most of this music and what he's saying within his music and doing within this project. I mean, we have seen the trailer where it's a lot of like good introspective messages going on. So I really feel like his higher self is really leading him into these saying these certain messages on this album. So pay attention to the messages that's going to be through this music, pretty much. Two of Wands is like a waiting, like a sitting energy, waiting to see what is going to happen. Yeah, he's waiting to see the reaction of you guys from this album. Queen of Pentacles always representing to me like somebody sitting there enjoying their money and know that, you know, enjoying their money. And I feel like he has some doubts that this would be successful, as big as, you know, Gemini's. He's probably not as confident in. Maybe I'm hearing like selling out a crowd or getting a crowd, or not as successful in, you know, gathering a lot of people for the tour. I don't know if he knows this. Half of that stuff is sold out, so I don't. But you know, there's something in him that is not confident with his fans, or with, you know, people supporting his individual music or his works. He doesn't know how it's going to pan out. So we have the Four of Swords, and so I really feel like he is voicing, maybe in his dreams or to other people, about wanting this project to be successful, or voicing some of his insecurities, saying he doesn't know what's going to happen. So I feel like for the most part, because the question was the success of the album, I don't think this is going to be a hugely successful album. I do feel like it will be very popular among, you know, his core fans. I just don't think that the album is going to spread further than the core fans that generally like him already. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it's going to go any further than people who already like him already. Hold on, let me get some more cards and see if I can get. Let's see. We have indecision in reverse, envy in reverse. Huh. I'm still feeling like it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be as popular as his usual stuff is, right? You know, he'll maybe get his 1 million viewers or whatnot, get a good, you know, get a good number of people to be interested in him. But I just don't see his fan base growing further than what he already has. Yeah, because I don't have any huge success cards coming out for this album, which I've been like getting into like numerology a little bit more lately. So I already knew from his release date that this wasn't going to be a hugely successful album, and seems like numerology was right, because these cards has proven the numbers I had added up correctly. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to be this huge, great, successful album, you know, unfortunately. But it still will do numbers and do great within his fandom, because his fandom is pretty big. Like, he has like, you know, 1 million and something people, you know, really into his music, and like he has like the hip hop heads, you know, as his core fan base and stuff. So I mean, he'll still do pretty decent. All right, so getting into my next question, which is going to be what's going on in his head, what's how he's feeling, you know, what's going on around him and stuff. So we're gonna get a little bit of insight on how he's feeling right now, since he's prepping for the big tour and then the members are partying. So Yoongi, what's happening with you? Right now, I want to say he's probably in a period of kind of like, I'm feeling like confusion and quite not knowing how to feel of all these changes that's going on in his life. Like, as you can see, he kind of felt very trapped, very restrained, very suffocated, you know, in the past with everything that was going on. And now he just feels like everything just went to one big standstill. Then he finally gets, you know, the opportunity, you know, or created an opportunity for himself. For Six of Pentacles, it feels like an opportunity to make money, you know, the give and take. Then the Moon card is like a confusion, like quite not knowing how to feel about all the new projects and everything is coming towards him. And then at the end we have the Empress, which he made somewhat of a peace with everything. The Empress to me is like boss energy, like, okay, he made a peace with everything that's going on. He's in control now of everything that's going on. Well, I'm gonna pull some more cards. Peace of everything that's going on. Yeah. He feels like he's in control, like he can master things. He can manifest some more opportunities and things into his life now. Yeah, there's still that confusing energy, but Five of Swords to me feels like more of a fighting with himself on things. I'm feeling like he's fighting with more of the fight within himself against himself, because a part of him doubts himself, like he doesn't know if he can do it, and the other part of him is like trying to push him to go for it and just do it and see if he's successful at it. You know, like you know how we have those things in us where it's like a push and pull, like we want to achieve the dream, we want to dream bigger, but the other part of us is like stopping us from doing it, you know. And it's just basically which voice you're listening to more, you know. If you listen more to, yeah, I'm gonna have the courage to keep pushing forward, then you're gonna push forward. But if you keep listening to the voice that doubts everything, then you won't push forward. And I feel like that's the fight, the internal fight within him. Yeah, that's the fight. The wise voice is saying something, and then the fear is saying something to him. And usually when this happens, something happens to your manifestation. Like your manifestations get distorted. Like you don't really exactly get what you want. Let's see. Yeah, let's pull some more cards and see. This came out in reverse. Funny. He's feeling a little bit like, yeah, like out of sorts. Like, again, with that internal fight and struggle. And then I think he is worried about, like, you know, his family going, his community is slowly dwindling away because everybody, you know, is going into the military. Something that is not quite healed in him. There's something that's not quite healed within him. I think something about everybody leaving for the military is dredging up an old wound in him, is triggering some old wound in him. Yeah, out of balance. The community came in. And then attachment. So yeah, it's some sort of old wound that's getting dredged up in him. Some maybe like an abandonment wound or something with leaving behind or something like that. Some old wound is getting dredged up with all of the members slowly leaving and stuff, and then probably him slowly leaving. I do too think that there's a fear around the fans leaving. There's a fear around that also. Yeah, because not just the members, but also the fans. The fans may be leaving and him leaving that, having to leave that all kind of behind for a minute. That could be really a old wound or like a concern, Sorry, my allergies. So yeah, that's all I really have. Hold on, we got a 5. Sorry, doing my little numerology thing in my head. But anyways, yeah, I think 5 was more of like kind of like a cycle of completion. Hold on. Sorry, one of my books is gonna tell me. Here, y'all get to explore the readings with me. Get my answers. Hold on. So 5 is about like change, uncertainty, realignment, inconsistency, freedom, and travel. Yeah, because see, we getting a lot of 5s in here. There's 5 right there. We got 5s on these cards. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty going on with him, a lot of fight within him. Yeah, I think you just don't know how to feel because like this is a very unstable time for him, because remember, like, there's a period where they're very used to being scheduled, knowing what they have to do, knowing what's expected of them, and they're used to being very controlled and scheduled and do this, and this, and now they don't have that anymore. So it's like, okay, so what do I do now since everything is slowing down and we got to get prepared to go into the military, So I think he has a lot of uncertainty. Plus with these upcoming tours, that's probably going to make him nervous because he's not used to touring alone. So hold on, let me do this. Let me see, what's his feelings around the tour? Yoongi's feelings around the tour.